Why Jurgen Klopp's reaction to Fabinho missed during Liverpool vs Man United showed up Mourinho. There are sighs around Anfield, the effort is jeered by travelling Manchester United fans. But not Jurgen Klopp. If there was ever a sign of how he treats his players, this was it. Predict 5 results and win £25,000, free to play here even when they make mistakes, and this was one. There were far better options and Fabinho was 35 yards out, the Liverpool bosses behind them. As Anfield groaned, Klopp clapped. He turned, put his hands in the air and applauded Fabinho. A manager behind his players. In the opposing dugout sat Jose Mourinho, a man with a very different management style. Just ask Paul Pogba, who has been at war with a special one for months. Or even Marcus Rashford, for that matter. After all, he was the victim when Mourinho turned to the stands, crossed his arms and started shaking his head after he missed a chance against young boys. The two managers are far apart, and now the teams are 19 points, in fact. The Reds returned to the top of the table, 1 point ahead of City, with a 3-1 win over United. Crucial to the opening goal. Fabinho, the man whose shot was applauded, and who delivered the most beautiful of chipped balls for Sadio Mane to net. Klopp insists Liverpool are ignoring what title rivals Manchester City are doing, while his under-pressure United counterpart Mourinho still believes in a top 4 finish. There was no doubting whose ambition was greater at Anfield, where the hosts had 33 shots to their opponent's 5. In a game where Mourinho sent on Marouane Fellaini at halftime with the score at 1-1 and Klopp responded by introducing Xherdan Shaqiri with 20 minutes to go. The Switzerland international proved to be the match winner with his 2 goals. It was an important response after City briefly went back to the top of the table, but Klopp stressed he has no interest in Pep Guardiola's side, who they lead by 1 point with a chance to extend that in Friday night's match at Wolves. We ignored it completely. I didn't mention it one time, Klopp said of City's 3-1 Saturday lunchtime win over Everton. We know the table, just are you focused on it or not? We played against Man United and not Man United and City. When we eat and train together we are not saying, did you see what City did? We are focused on what we need to do, and will there come a moment in the season where we are still around them and we start hoping they drop points or whatever? But at the moment we respect them a lot and they respect us. We meet them on January 3rd and then we will think about them. Mourinho's hopes of making the top 4 already look remote as they are so far off the pace of even Chelsea, who occupy the final Champions League place. But asked if he was confident of making up that margin, Mourinho said, "Yes, I think we can." What gives me the belief? It gives me the belief that we are going to make much more points in the second part of the season than we did in the first part. I know that we lost some other matches, but we played away at Liverpool, Chelsea and Manchester City away, probably the 3 best teams apart from Tottenham. But we play with them away. I think we have more possibility to do more points in the second part of the season than the first part. To make up that ground his side will have to show more ambition than they did at Anfield, where they were lucky to be level at halftime after Sadio Mane's brilliant opener was cancelled out after a howler by goalkeeper Alisson Becker saw Jesse Lingard score from close range. However, a bold approach paid off for the hosts, with Shaqiri making a massive impact coming off the bench.